Hey, if like me you've been watching Trigger Point and thinking, how real is that? Well, I have a special person to ask. Arthur Longbottom, ex-Bomb Squad member, going to be chatting with me right now. So, Sir Arthur, thank you very much for joining me. What's it like being in the Bomb Squad and how accurate is it to Trigger Point?
Thank you. Thank you very much for letting me talk to you about my time as a bomb squad member. In my day, we didn't call it that. We called it the get the package in the bin personnel. That's code in those days, meaning we need to get rid of a bomb. But as you question me, you asked how accurate was Trigger Point to my experience. Well, first of all, we were dealing with a different kettle of kettle back in my day. We weren't dealing with these modern tourists. In my day, we had the Irish to contend with. A group of people who had the curiosity, I do apologize, who had the curiosity to give us a phone call. Now, when we turned up, they were so kind, in fact. Sometimes they wouldn't even have a bomb there. They'd say there's a bomb in the building, we'd turn up, and there'd be no bomb. Which was handy because we didn't have to do any work. But on some other occasions, they'd give us a phone call and say there's a bomb, and we'd turn up, and the bomb would be there, but it wouldn't have been activated. And on the sticky occasions when there was a bomb and it was actually working, um, well, we did dealt with it then and threw it into the sea. If we couldn't get to the sea, for example, we weren't in Brighton or Portsmouth or any other coastal resort in the UK, we'd take the bomb and we'd dispose of it into a fishing pond or a lake.
Fucking hell.
Yes, fucking hell indeed. That's what we said most of the time. Actually, that's one of our catchphrases. A very accurate depiction in Trigger Point was the use of colorful language. But as well as colorful language, there was colorful people in that program. A black man and a woman. Now, in my day, black men and women were not allowed to join the bomb squad due to the fact that we didn't think they were qualified. But dealing with the program and today's modern culture, I think it's only fair that black men and women could be blown up. It's only fair, to be fair. Many white men in my time lost legs, arms, eyes, legs, nails, hair follicles, their lips blown off, different parts of the body were completely shattered by the shrapnel of exploding equipment. And it's only fair now that you see the tit explode. No longer just silicon. For example, on an airplane, when they were first invented, I remember when we were going to Vancouver one time, me and my wife, well, she just had new breast implants, and we got on the plane, and we were heading out over to Vancouver, and we got to a certain altitude, about 25,000 feet, and her left tit, I don't know if I'm allowed to say such language, but it was her left breast, just exploded. On me being who I am, a bomb expert, uh, I laughed. Everybody on the plane freaked out, of course, and I had to calm the situation, going, don't worry, I am trained in this. My job is to deal with explosions. I am a bomb squad member, and I calmed the people, and I said to the pilot quietly, my wife's tit has exploded. And we laughed for years until the day we lost her. But we found her again, which was just as humorous. Um, but as I say, it's time for such modern changes and to allow all people to be destroyed, disfigured, and emotionally scarred and trauma to enter the mind of men, women, trans community, all types of people should be allowed to suffer at the fate of evil.
Whoa, that's crazy. Like, Trigger Point, was it accurate, like, showing how, like, the armor and, like, the self-defense and the things that could be used to protect? Was that the same as, like, your experience?
Yes, again, no, not particularly, no. I don't see any resemblance in Trigger Point to my experience as a bomb squad member. It was, for example, they had Kevlar vests, shields, helmets, plastic visors, carbon fiber shin pads, earmuffs, walkie-talkies. If the bomb was at a distance, they'd send in one of those electric drones and from a remote control. Now, we never had such modern fandangled technology. We used to use a broom handle if it was at a distance, and we'd take the broom handle and we'd turn and we'd probe, I said I meant to say probe. We'd probe Johnny, who was from our working class department of the bomb squad, and we'd send him in. Now, if the mission failed, we'd just get ourselves a new working class man. But if we succeeded in the bomb being disarmed, we would supply Johnny with well, we'd take him down to the local snooker hall and give him pints of mild, and this seemed to do the trick just right. We all had a bloody good time, and Johnny seemed to have a very, very good time. But if, for example, the bomb exploded and we lost Johnny, we would just blame it on the Irish, and things just trumped on us then. But for our own self-defense, of course, we were given certain costume. I remember they would give us a pillow filled with duck feathers, and we'd attach it to ourselves with a belt, and that was it, really. That was the only precaution. We'd wear that underneath our Macintosh jackets, and yes, that's all. That's all we really needed. But we had spirit. Spirit you couldn't break. Not at all. Spirit like iron. Like diamond. Diamond Kevlar spirit. Nothing could affect us. Our minds were sharp. Sharper, sharper, sharper than the stars themselves, But to the Trigger Point, I enjoyed it, except for the loud noises. It was ever so loud, wasn't it? I put it on mute. I put it on mute. The first 2 minutes, and then I decided to watch the snooker.